Hi, this is Erin from Blossy Bee. Welcome to my channel. The plan for this video is to unpack a recent TEMU order which includes some fun new silicone moulds and findings. I was so excited to start using the new moulds and I'm looking forward to sharing my makes with you. Let's open it up and see what we've got. And I will put the details of each item on the screen and also a link in the description box. So excuse the rustling. Okay. This is so cute. Let's see if it's one of these ones that tell you on it what it is, and no, it doesn't. Okay, so this is a little, where are we? This is a little Highland cow planter mould, and it's so cute. I've got a very dear friend who loves Scottish Highland cattle, and we were chatting the other day, and I said I'll get this because I know she'll love it when I make it. Okay, next. Oh, a cute little bunny rabbit mould. I am just loving small animal silicone moulds at the moment. It's a real thing. I don't want these for Easter. I just want them similar to the little dachshund moulds or the little teddy bear moulds you might have seen me make. I'm hoping that they can sit up. So I'm excited to make these. Be interested to see if each is a truly shiny mould or a matte mould. So yay. Okay, oh, all right. So these are, this looks like an open package. These are some bright key rings that for some reason are double bagged. Let's see if I can get into this one. Okay. Yeah, so these have got the little clip on them. Is that glitter? Always glitter. And that means I should be able to just put a jump ring onto an item and then clip that on. So they look cute. I'm looking forward to those. Next. Okay, what are these? Oh, I don't know how to refer to these apart from saying they're like a little donut. And I've seen people making really cool pendants out of these, and then you get some waxed cord or leather and loop it through and make a lovely little pendant. So that's fun. Oh, this is teeny tiny, whatever it is. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Oh my goodness, they are so tiny. That's almost crazy. Teeny tiny little butterflies. I don't even think they'd be more than 1 drop of resin. But what I thought with these ones is that I was going to try and make my own almost glitter, like little embellishments to put inside other resin pieces. So, we'll see how we go. Next, we have got a snipping one. Just says mould. And let's have a look. Oh, okay. Okay, so that looks like a sea urchin. Cute. Boy, oh boy, there are a lot of places in that mould to trap bubbles. So that will test my bubble reducing techniques. Good to have. Okay, next. Oh, this is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but hang on, I'll finish with the rustling. Okay. The lovely friend I mentioned who I wanted to do this for, she loves tiny things, like little things, like the little turtles that I'm making. I'm just turning around to see if I've got any. Like these little things. She just loves them. And she found these, and I think they could be so cute. Like having a whole lot of little houses all lined up together. Pretty. So, happy with that one. Okay, some more key rings. Let's have a look and see what these are like. Oh, so these come with those pieces, but they haven't attached them, so that's a little bit cheeky, isn't it? So they give you the jump ring and the little clasp, but you have to attach them yourself. So that could be an in front of the TV job one night. Do you have those? You know, the little things that you think, oh, look, while I'm watching TV, I can do that without any thought. Now, these dinosaurs look super cute. I know I'd put a couple of packs in my cart. So let's have a little look. And they are adorable. So that probably gives you a better sort of view of what they're going to be like. And again, I'm hoping that these will stand up, and it looks like they will. And it looks like there's 4 designs with 2 of each. So that could be fun. Yay. I'll leave that one like that. All right. Now, if you watch my channel regularly, you'll know that next month, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I like to make a whole lot of things for my friend to sell in the cafe that she manages to raise money for breast cancer awareness research or breast cancer research. So I thought getting a whole pack of pink ones would be a good idea. All right. Now, this is cute. So, this intrigued me. This is a little sort of a take on, a few weeks ago I opened a resin moulds box, formerly Resin Moulds Express pack, which had the gorgeous little owl trinket tray. I don't think it's identical, but this pack intrigued me because it actually comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, I'm assuming lids, I think. So that'll be interesting to have a look at and see which ones I like. So the one from Resin Moulds Express, now Resin Moulds Box, was shown to be a nightlight, but I loved it as a trinket tray. So that will be fun. I do like a versatile mould. Okay, this Oh, okay, so this is a mister bottle, and I was going to look at putting the isopropyl alcohol in here to see if it gave me a really lovely fine mist rather than the more sort of pump action packs that I've already got. So that could be good. The only thing is I'll have to sort of do a little bit of research to see whether the isopropyl alcohol is safe to keep in here and whether it would degrade the plastic over time or something like that. But look, worst case scenario, it becomes a nice water mister spray. And lucky last, oh wonderful, some more dinosaurs. Okay, let's have a look at these. So that looks cute. Alrighty, what have we got? We have got, what have we got? 4 different characters, I think, have we? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 3 of each. So between these two, I've got the dinosaurs covered, haven't I? They're very cute. So wonderful. All right, I just can't wait to start making some of these things. So I just need to have a plan. I always, when I've got a whole lot of moulds in front of me and I want to just dive in, I need to start thinking about which ones I think would be perfect for an eco casting powder, so my AR400, and which I think would be great for epoxy resin. And so this, for example, I would not do this in the eco casting powder, nor these. These sort of ones I have done in the past and they look super cute, but they aren't quite perhaps as bomb-proof and resilient as if I made them from resin. These could be either, I think, depending on how they finish off. These, I think I'd love to see those in both. This one, I have not got a favourite with this. I've made this in both resin and eco resin, so I'd be happy with either. And then the Highland cow, I'm tempted to make this in an eco casting powder first, because colouring moulds is not my forte, and I can see that there's an awful lot of detail in there, whereas I prefer things that are really sort of simple and, I don't know, going for that elegant touch perhaps. So that's a great little haul. So I'll get to work and start planning it out, and let's see what we come up with. I couldn't resist the idea of making the little cow and the houses first. So I've mixed up 3 small batches of AR400 Eco Casting Compound. I've left one of them white, tinted one with truffle coloured pigment, and then tinted the other with walnut coloured pigment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the 3 colours just in random sort of little pours and mix them up a little bit. Hopefully it will result in a cute blend. My inspiration for these colours came from my memories of the cattle that my maternal grandfather and his family used to run on his property on the northwest coast of Tasmania. They were Herefords, and they were known for their sort of distinctive reddy brown, beautiful coat with the white as well. So yeah, not that I'm going to get anything quite that bright, but that was where the inspiration came from. After giving it a little jiggle to dislodge any air bubbles that may be trapped, I move on to the little houses. So to the remaining white mixture, I'm adding some drops of yellow pigment, and then the other two colours I'm just going to blend together and pour them as one mixture. So I'm pretty excited to see how these turn out. I always love using eco casting powder the first time I work with a mould, because in less than an hour I'm going to have a finished product which I can get a really good idea of how it looks, how it works, and see if I want to switch it up and change to epoxy resin or keep going with an eco casting powder. So a lot of fun. All right, we will go to the demoulding. And here we go. So I'm going to look at the little houses first, and I can see there's a little bit of excess on some of the edges, and that is so easy to break off, particularly as you're demoulding. It's not an issue at all. And these look so cute. So they all are quite uniquely different. Some have doors, some have doors and windows, some just have windows, and I can really see a lot of possibilities with these. They will definitely stand up together beautifully, and I think that they're going to look very sweet in a little line of maybe all different colours and blends, or even they could look cute just like all white. Little idea growing there. So far I'm really happy with that new mould. So time to turn my attention to our little cow, and I'm pretty excited and a little bit nervous about this one. I'm really hoping that I can get him out without breaking off his horns. And this mould I thought was going to be really tricky, but once you got the mould rolled up over his bottom and then the little pot insert part out, it really wasn't difficult at all then to get it over his cute little head. And here he is. Oh wow, I just love him. I love how all of those colours blended together. And oh, look, his little horns are perfect. His ears are perfect. Oh, I love that little wrinkle on his nose. Oh, and of course, me being me, I have to do it all again straight away. So I was musing that the little houses would look good in white. And so I've decided to do all of them in white. So I've done the cow again and the little houses, and I'm not adding any colouring at all. And I'm just using up what I've got in the cup, and we will see how these come out. I'm really hoping that this white will give us a really gorgeous look. Yeah, because some places have got white houses, haven't they, like in Greece? And here we go. So they look amazing. They have really picked up all of those little details, all the little windows and the little hearts, little doorways, and just love it. So of course, if you just use the AR 400 on its own without any pigment, you get this absolutely pristine, pure white. But you can also colour these after they've cured. So you could use different paints or other varnishes, things like that. And so now time to have a look at our little white cow. We've had our little brown cow, now we've got our little white cow. And wow, that is just so pretty. I don't think I would change that. I just love him being white. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I'm on a roll now, and I really want to try and do one in pinkish tones. So I'm using rose pink in the right hand cup, very pale, and then in the other I've got white, and I've just marbled in there some mulberry colour, and I'm going to alternately pour those into the mould. I do make a bit of a mess here, but the AR400 Eco Casting Compound is super easy to clean up afterwards. Once it's cured, you can just flick it off with a fingernail. It's very easy. Okay, I'm going to do a little quick wipe on my little mess here, and now I'm going to mix the remaining two colours mixtures together, and then I'll pour that into these little moulds and do as many as I can, and I'm excited to see how our little pink and white houses go. I'm certainly loving the marbling I'm seeing from the back. Just gorgeous, fingers crossed for the front. And I had absolutely the correct amount. Amazing. Okay, time to demould. This time I've flipped the mould over and I'm demoulding that way, and they're really easy to get out. And they look so lovely. They almost have that idea of an old red brick house, and that's given me more ideas for future iterations of these little houses. So I'm really happy about that. I'm very happy I've purchased this mould, and I can see that it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, time to have a look at our little pink and white cow. And by now I'm getting quite good at demoulding this particular silicone mould, and I can see through the silicone the cutest little face already. And look, oh, totally in love with this one. I think this is probably my favourite. That is adorable, just gorgeous. So after letting all of these pieces cure for a few days, it's time for me to seal the little pots. And I'm using Buan Nicole Sealer Wax, and I apply it with the sponge and then wait a minute or two and then rub it off with the soft buffing cloth. And I'm just going to go fairly fast through this because I've done it in so many videos and it's always the same. I've decided not to finish off the little houses with any sealer as yet because they are so tiny, and I'm not certain that the wax would be appropriate getting into all the nooks and crannies, or the liquid sealer. So I'm going to have a little think about that one. But as it stands, they are looking great. So grateful for you sharing this video with me. I am going to obviously have a part 2 because I have so many other moulds that came in this order that I'm super keen to make. In fact, I've made quite a lot of the things already, and I'm so excited to share them with you. And just as a fun little celebration, I did another little stop motion video with the houses, and I hope you enjoy that. And I look forward to seeing you for part 2. And feel free to leave any comments or suggestions in the comment box below. Bye for now.